Hello, this is Matina Rose with City Real Estate, and today I'm going to tell you the things you need to know before you move to Ellis County, Texas. So, the one thing they don't tell you is that winters in Texas are cold, and in fact, we're going to take this inside because it must be about 70 out here. Once again, Matina Rose with City Real Estate. Don't forget, if you could please do me a favor, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So, how cold does Texas get? I was obviously joking about 70 being cold, and today it actually got up to 80, and we are here in December. But it does get into the 30s. We do have ice storms where the rain freezes over and ices up the roads. And oh gosh, when it rains here, it pours. It's like a monsoon. Downpour, heavy rain, heavy raindrops, and then it's over, the sun comes out again, and it's beautiful again. Everyone knows that Texas is famous for barbecue. In fact, some people say it is the state food. I'm gonna disagree. And I'll probably get some flack for this, maybe not as much as I think. But in my opinion, the state food of Texas is Mexican food, specifically tacos. From street tacos to, the more high upper end gourmet foodie tacos. They all exist down here, and I personally love it. It's my favorite part. Another thing I really didn't realize when I first moved to Texas, because I am a transplant from another state. Anyway, the insects and the bitey insects and the fire ants. This is a fire ant nest. Watch what happens. See them all coming out? Look how mad they are. They bite. Look, they're already on the stick headed up towards me. They bite, they're mean, and they're all over Texas. But the good thing is, at least you can see the mounds pretty easily and know to avoid them. There are also 4 different venomous snakes in Texas. Not 8, 4. There is the copperhead, the cottonmouth, or water moccasin, very similar to the copperhead, rattlesnakes in some areas, and occasionally coral snakes in some areas. Now, if you know what to look for and you can recognize those snakes, you can tell them apart from all the other snakes that are non-venomous. So just something to be aware of down here in Ellis County. The speed limits in Texas. On the highways and interstates, you can go 80 miles an hour and more, although the speed limit is 80 generally. And on the country roads, which are the farm to market roads and the county roads, it's a slower speed limit, but you have to watch out for livestock on the road, cows, horses, or other exotic animals, deer, dogs, wild hogs. Those are really a thing here. And the big farm equipment. Ellis County, Texas has a population of about just under 180,000 people. What is it like to live in Ellis County? Well, the people are really warm-hearted, generous people, family values, and religion is important to most people. There are so many churches, probably more churches than Mexican restaurants, which is saying a lot. There's a lot of community support for the schools. Football is huge. The high school games are full of cheering fans and parents, and everybody's super supportive. After a while, you will get to know everybody in town, and that's a nice way to live. The summers can get very hot and humid, and if you're not used to it, it might be a shock at first. Temperature can be in the hundreds, and the humidity makes that feel just that much hotter. But the good thing is every place is air conditioned. You can go from your air conditioned house to your air conditioned car to the air conditioned office, shopping mall, whatever, and really never have to feel the heat unless you like it. So what about guns? Now, if you're not used to living in the country and you aren't used to hunters being around, you might be shocked at first. You will hear gunshots, especially if you live out more rural. If you live in the town, you probably won't so much, but out rural, you will hear your neighbors shooting. They can shoot the wild hog, which are considered a pest and really are a pest, and just for fun, for target practice, for whatever. So if that is not something that you enjoy, then you should probably move to the city. Rodeo is still big in part of the community. The whole cowboy culture. There's cowboy churches, which are just come as you are churches with country music, and they are very welcoming there. There's quite a few of them scattered throughout Ellis County. And then there are also the vaquero churches, which is just similar except in Spanish. What else? You will see a lot of cows, a lot of hay fields, and a lot of cotton fields. This is the South after all. You might have to wait for a train to pass before you can get through town. That happens a few times. Now for some real talk. There is an expression going around right now, don't California my Texas. And it doesn't mean that you're not welcome, because a lot of people are moving here from California, from all over the country. What it means though is don't come here and try to change us. Come here, hang out for a while, get to know the locals, get to know the people, get to know the attitudes and the lifestyle, and don't just come in bullying and try to change everybody to how things were where you came from. Accept how things are here. Embrace how things are here, and maybe you'll enjoy it. And we hope y'all do come. We hope y'all stay and become part of the great state of Texas.